Hello and welcome to the Caymanas Park Highlight Show. In this week's edition, we'll recap select races from Saturday, June 24 and Sunday, June 25. 20 races were on offer over the two-day race carnival, including the SVL 22nd Anniversary Trophy on Saturday and Sunday's feature race, the Hubert Bartley Memorial Trophy. Let's start with race 1 from Saturday. This was a restricted allowance event going a distance of 1,400 meters or 7 furlongs. Leading rider Ryan Lewis was aboard the 8-5 favorite Princess Sylvia.
They're off. Dancing with a Cat is the slowest to leave the gate with Sadiki Blake. As they make their way now toward the 6, Salud as expected showing speed. Great Wayne rushing up takes a narrow lead. King Air is right there on the rail, Salud in between runners along with Princess Sylvia, these four in a tight grouping as they make their way toward the 5. Give Me the Light races just about 6 lengths off that lead. In the blue and the pink, that's Don Vincenzo, they leave the 5. Traditional Lady in the green with the red cap races up next. Ahmed Ali now beginning to progress on the outside of Assurity and Dancing with a Cat left at the back. A half a mile to run, they go into that turn, and King Air pressed now by Great Wayne in the green and white, and Great Wayne now picks it up on the outside as they lead the 7/16. King Air is trying to fight back in second. Salud now hustled up in third as they go past the 3. Princess Sylvia is being driven along, needing to find 5 lengths. Ahead of Traditional Lady, Ahmed Ali, Give Me the Light, and Don Vincenzo. Then comes Assurity, and remaining firmly planted at the back, that's Dancing with a Cat as the leaders are now into the lane. Great Wayne is over against the rail. Salud kicking into the center, and Salud looks to have it. Here is Princess Sylvia now in the pink sleeves, asked to close the gap, and still Salud fighting them off and holding on grimly to that lead with a furlong to run. Here come 3 challengers. Traditional Lady may be going best of them all. It is Salud battling Traditional Lady. Princess Sylvia toward the outside, and now Traditional Lady and Javanil Patterson take charge in the end, and they won't catch her. Traditional Lady wins by maybe 3 over Princess Sylvia. Then Salud, Ahmed Ali, Great Wayne could be 5th.
Jockey Javanil Patterson aboard the Patrick Lynch-conditioned Traditional Lady breaks from the pack at the furlong pole to take the day's first at odds of 3-1. Race 5 on Saturday's card was a restricted allowance event for native-bred 4 years old and up, imported 4 years old and up, and non-winners of 3. Baby Like from the Philip Vianney barn was expected to upset the apple carts.
1,300 meters, they're off. Prompton Alex comes out at the back with Whiskey. Ultimate Machine has speed, displays it, flashing past the 6 with a half a length advantage. Take a punt right there on the rail, staying close. Phoenix Risen is in behind them. Baby Like races next as they're stringing out. Bugatti in the red and yellow races next. Whiskey on the outside of Brompton Alex, just the trailer. They've left the 5. They make their way now toward the final half of a mile and about to enter the turn. Ultimate Machine kept off the rail by Take a Punt. These 2 bobbing heads up front. Phoenix Risen is just 2.5 lengths back. Baby Like now stalking as they lead the 7/16. 2.5 lengths away to Whiskey needing to do more. A gap of some 5 to Bugatti and Brompton Alex just at the back. They've left the 3. They're about to arrive at the 5/16th. Ultimate Machine battling to keep that lead. Take a Punt, cutting the corner near the rail. And these 2 now coming into the lane. A quarter of a mile to run. Take a Punt and Ultimate Machine. Baby Like further back down against the rail. But it's a 2-horse race at the moment. Ultimate Machine driven to the max on the inside. That is a Take a Punt. And Take a Punt now takes the lead inside the final furlong. It's a Take a Punt and action-packed Ryan Lewis. Ultimate Machine is left 3 or 4 lengths back and struggling as Take a Punt has come away for an effortless win in the end, winning by maybe 6. Baby Like in a photo with Ultimate Machine. A Whiskey has finished back in 4th.
Leading rider Ryan Lewis aboard the 6-5 favorite Take a Punt lands a milestone victory for champion trainer Jason DaCosta, who registered his 200th career win at Caymanas Park. Our next review race from Saturday was the 6th event on the card. This was a maiden condition race for native-bred fillies 3 years old and up, going a distance of 1,400 meters. Dane Dawkins was aboard the 7-5 favorite Power from Above.
1,400 meters, 7 furlongs, they're off now. Coming out at the back, that's Lady Karma, who came out awkwardly as they run toward the 6. Lambo Girl near the rail wanting that lead, so too May is Sellington. Lady Ramdolari right there on the premises. Glittering Star is just about 3.5 lengths off that lead. Always Right races in behind them. Simply Sensational out wide of Power of Her Highness. Zynophonic Steel runs the rail with the grey Veliki Vicky on right alongside. Power from Above has to make some ground. Empress Lynx and Mystic Cat race up. Beautiful Moon further back with the grey Crucial Alexia. A gap to Sweet Victory as they have left the half mile and make their way now toward the 3. And racing at the back of the field, the slow starter, Lady Karma. They're coming now toward the final 3. And it is Lambo Girl who leads them up. May Sellington breathing down the neck of that leader. Power of Her Highness now asked to quicken up and getting a perfect rail run. And now at the 5/16th, Power of Her Highness snatches the lead and will come into the lane with it. Empress Lynx is right down against the fence. It's Power of Her Highness. Empress Lynx now trying to cut into that lead toward the outside. Here is Power from Above as they drive toward the furlong pole. It is Empress Lynx down against the rail. Empress Lynx with that lead. Power of Her Highness and Power from Above now trying to cut into it, but Empress Lynx continues to hold the advantage. Here is Power from Above now coming with a rush on the outside. Empress Lynx driven right out just last from Power from Above. Then Power of Her Highness, Veliki Vicky, Crucial Alexia.
A double for jockey and trainer combination Ryan Lewis and Jason DaCosta, with MPRS Lynx beating the favourite Power from Above, who finished second, Power of Her Highness third, and Veliki Licky in fourth. Race number 7 was Saturday's feature event on the card, the SVL 22nd Anniversary Trophy, a Grade 1 race. Champion trainer Jason DaCosta had 5 entries of the 6 horses declared to run.
The SVL 22nd Anniversary Trophy, 1100 meters thereof. She's My Destiny misses it. Yellowstone grabs the lead quickly on the run toward the 5. King Arthur a length and a half back. She's My Destiny now gets going and rushes down into second in chase of the leader Yellowstone. King Arthur right there in third, just 4.5 lengths off that lead. Luxol in the green race is next, ahead of Miniature Man. And the last of all, as they leave the half mile, that's Outbidder. Yellowstone has now snatched that lead. She's My Destiny is 2 lengths down and needing to do more as they leave the 3. A break of 4 to the pair of King Arthur and Luxol. 5 or 6 more to Miniature Man and Outbidder under a drive but going nowhere at the moment. The field come into the top of the lane. She's My Destiny now pouncing on Yellowstone, and She's My Destiny takes that lead. Yellowstone looks to have nothing to offer as they race toward the furlong pole. It's top weight. She's My Destiny out in front. Yellowstone is left 3 lengths back. King Arthur right there in third spot. Miniature Man and Luxol race as a team, but up front it's the favorite She's My Destiny, the rider having a peep in his mirror, and She's My Destiny will win the SVL 22nd Anniversary Trophy. Ryan Lewis and Jason DaCosta having a triple. King Arthur just second over Miniature Man. Yellowstone is back in fourth.
A third win and a natural hat-trick for the jockey and trainer combination again, this time with the 1-5 favourite She's My Destiny, who finished ahead of the stable companions King Arthur and Miniature Man. The 10th and final from Saturday's card was a restricted allowance event going a distance of 1,300 metres or 6.5 furlongs. A capacity field of 16 was sent to face the starter. Lady Abamala from the 16 box was the 5-2 favourite.
6.5 furlongs, 1,300 metres. Field of 16. They're off. Running Glory stumbled at the start. At the back of the field with She's a Hedge Fund, has a lot of catching up to do. Running Glory as they charge down the back stretch. Joy is Golden shows some speed and wants that lead. Joined by Lady Abimala, they converse as they go flashing past the 5. 2 lengths back to Essential Quality and City Hawk. Digital Light runs the rail. Wayne's Princess is asked to make ground. Savvy Girl racing on the outside of horses as they get to the half-mile marker. Sister D has made some progress. There goes Running Glory now asked to recover. Kismet racing on the outside of runners. Acknowledge Me races on the rail. Pretty Caroline has a lot to do along with Epic and the rest. Toward the back of the field, that's Brown Skin Girl and She's a Mirage, and She's My Hedge Fund is last. They're coming into it now. The top of the lane just in front of them, and it is a Lady Abimala, and on the outside, Essential Quality now asked to close the gap. Joy is Golden left back against the rail. That's Acknowledge Me, but Essential Quality now snatches that lead. It's Essential Quality and Awesome Anthony Thomas. He's looking for a double. Acknowledge Me will try to deny him, rushing up against the rail. Essential Quality under a maximum drive. Acknowledge Me creeping closer all the while. They're coming up toward the line. It's close. Essential Quality and Acknowledge Me go by together ahead of Lady Abimala. Then Savvy Girl, a photo between Brown Skin Girl and Digital Light.
A skillful ride right down to the wire by former champion jockey Anthony Thomas, who was aboard the Oral Hayden conditioned Essential Quality, holding off a packed field to win by just a neck. It's now time for a break on the Caymanas Highlight Show. On the other side, we'll recap races from Sunday, June 25. This included the day's feature race, the Hubert Bartley Memorial Trophy. Welcome back to the Caymanas Highlight Show. In the second half of our presentation, we'll recap select races from Sunday, June 25. Let's begin with race number 4. This was a restricted allowance event going a distance of 1,100 meters. Trainer Stephen Todd's Prince Sanjay with champion jockey Dane Dawkins in the saddle was the hot 6-5 favorite in the betting.
They're up. Another good start. Potterwood Cathy though is left at the back struggling early as they go flashing past the 5. Airstream coming through on the outside. Dream of Paris is right there along with a Minid Diwak. Rani Bengali snapping at their heels as they're about to arrive at the half mile. Print Quality and a Jungle Boogie race as a team. Prince Sanjay second from the back, and last of all the slow starting Potterwood Cathy. They're arriving at the final 3/8 of a mile, and Airstream is on that lead by 2 lengths. Dream of Paris right there in second as they go past the 5/16. Minidiwak races up next with Rani Bangala for company. Jungle Boogie is on the rail, but Airstream has the lead at the top of the lane and races now toward the final 3/16. Can they catch Airstream? Put to the right-hand stick, and the grey is a running strong at the moment. Dream of Paris is in between horses. Prince Sanjay out wide. Rani Bangala over with that bunch on the rail along with Minidiwak, but it is Airstream out in front. Here comes Prince Sanjay and the cavalry charge, and now Prince Sanjay snatches the lead close home and will put them away. Prince Sanjay wins it tight. Could be Minidiwak second, close between Rani Bangala and Airstream.
A good ride by the champion jockey to take Sunday's 4th event in a modest time of 1 minute 9 1/5 of a second. Win margins by 2 1/4 lengths. Race 6 on Sunday was another restricted allowance event for native bred 4 years old and up, importees 4 years old and up, non-winners of 2. A field of 10 reduced to 9 with Jupiter Man deemed lame.
Field of 9 and sent off quickly. Marketplace and Tigre Express are the early back markers. Gracefully Made outspeeds them, gets that lead leaving the 5. Slammer is on the rail, a gift from Ben right alongside as they make their way toward the final half of a mile. One Like It now joins the leading group as they race past the half mile. Sizzling Sister K is some 5 lengths off that lead, followed by Prissy as they lead the 7/16 in the blue silks. 4-5er on the outside. Marketplace and Tigre Express make up the remainder of the field. They've left the 3. They're about to arrive at the 5/16th, and out in front and traveling strong. That's A Gift from Ben. A Gift from Ben is the one turning for home. Terrific Tevin Foster looking for a 2-timer on the card. Slammer in the red sleeves over against the rail. Gracefully Made in between horses, and in the white, that's One Like It. But still A Gift from Ben swerving a bit as they leave the furlong pole, holds what looks to be a commanding and unstoppable lead. Inside the final 16th, it's A Gift from Ben by 4 or more. Slammer now beginning to make late gains, but it's all over. It's too late. A Gift from Ben beats Slammer by maybe 3 1/2. One Like It is second. Gracefully Made third. 4-5 fourth. Prissy is fifth.
A Gift from Ben with jockey Tevin Foster in the saddle beats the favourite Slammer, who had to settle for second. One Like It ran in third, and Gracefully Made rounding off the top 4. Sunday's feature on the card was the Hubert Bartley Memorial Cup, named in honour of the late former outstanding jockey who had 13 classic wins throughout his lustrous career at Caymanas Park.
They're off for the Hubert Bartley Memorial. Green Gold Rush first to get that lead. Further and Beyond is racing in between runners. Power is the one closest to the rail. The head cornerstone races out wide as they come away now toward the 6. Green Gold Rush the leader by 3 parts of a length. Power in second, cruising as they lead the 6. Further and Beyond, different tactics today, kept off that lead. There goes Gambler on the outside. The head cornerstone second from the back, and Crimson trails. Maybe 7 or 8 lengths separates the entire field as Green Gold Rush continues to set the splits. Power a length and a piece back. Further and Beyond races next, Gambler in behind them. They head Cornerstone second from last, and Crimson remains at the back. They've left the half mile and the tempo has increased. Green Gold Rush. Here is Further and Beyond now throwing out a challenge. Power left back in third. The head Cornerstone is on the run and beginning to make ground as they leave the three. Gambler left toward the back with Crimson continuing to trail. They're at the 5/16th. Further and Beyond has now taken charge at the top of the lane. It's Further and Beyond. The rider now freshening him up and changing his hold, and it's Further and Beyond out in front. Green Gold Rush in between horses. Power is down against the rail. The head Cornerstone now asked to come on, but still Further and Beyond shows them his rear end as they arrive at the furlong pole. Bebito Harvey and Further and Beyond in that lead. They race toward the final 16th. It's Further and Beyond under the pump and being driven. Green Gold Rush trying to cut into the lead, but Further and Beyond will win the Hubert Bartley Memorial Trophy. Green Gold Rush second, Power third, the head Cornerstone fourth, Crimson is fifth, Gambler sixth.
Further and Beyond at odds of 1-9 with experienced jockey Bebito Harvey gives newly licensed trainer Donovan Hutchinson his first career win at Caymanas Park and takes the day's feature event. Race 8 from Sunday was another trophy event named after E. Anthony Subrati. This was another restricted allowance event, a reduced field of 9 with the scratch of Rashid from the 9 box, Matthew Bennett in the saddle for Ryan Lewis atop Ghana Negril.
Seems to be completed, but they're off. Morse Code steps slow. Racing at the back, Big Argument takes an early lead as they go flashing past the 6. Ghana Negril and 6th Avenue in pursuit. Prosecco, the grey, is down against the rail. Morse Code now picking up and making gains as they go charging down the back stretch and leave the 5. Genealogies on the outside of the grey Prosecco. Queen Adele races ahead of Maya, and at the back of the field it's a dancing in the breeze as they're about to arrive at the half mile. Big Argument maintains that lead, attempting to go all the way. Gone in the Grill now going in chase as they lead the 7/16th. Morse Code is just about 3.5 lengths off that leader. Genealogy has made progress as they run past the 3. In behind those and beginning to make some progress at this stage, that appears to be 6th Avenue, but they're about to come into the lane. They're at the top of it and leave the quarter pole behind, and the Big Argument has that lead. Gone in the Grill now taking aim and trying to close the gap as they run now toward the final furlong. It is a Big Argument out in front. Gone in the Grill left 7 or 8 lengths back. Prosecco making late progress. Morse Code is down against the rail, but it is a Big Argument out in front and traveling powerfully. Prosecco now beginning to make gains, but Big Argument looks to have stolen it. Big Argument comes to the line. Big Argument will beat Prosecco by maybe 2 lengths. Gone in the Grill is 3rd. Queen Adele is 4th. Morse Code is 5th.
The Edward Stanbury conditioned Big Argument wins the E. Anthony Subrati Trophy with an impressive ride by Paul Frano Francis in the saddle. Prosecco finished in 2nd, Ghana Negril in 3rd, and Queen Adele 4th. As we recap another exciting weekend of racing, it was highlighted by the SVL 22nd Anniversary Trophy on Saturday and the Hubert Bartley Memorial Trophy on Sunday. This has been another edition of the Caymanas Park Highlight Show. See you next time.